to an update on the search for a missing Trinity County woman who was found alive last night. Ruth Roser went missing Wednesday night after authorities say she left her home sometime after 9 p.m. She was found just about 48 hours later. Roser was found in an abandoned home about 100 yards away from where the command post that the sheriff's office had set up. The Trinity County Sheriff told us today one of the deputies noticed the front door of an abandoned house was open. They searched the house and found Roser in a small closet, curled up on couch cushions with a blanket. She was taken to a local hospital to get checked out, but her condition is not known at this time.
The good thing is she is safe now. She is in receiving medical care and possibly other care that she might need. But what I like about the whole thing is so many people were willing to come together, so many resources coming together, and within 24 hours we were set up and had a massive search that resulted in us finding her still alive and well.
The sheriff says they'll now be opening an investigation into this incident.